Hey everybody, it's Jimmy and Bill. So today we're going to be a little more local. We're going to talk about, is Tampa a good place to work and live? And we're going to break it down. So watch it towards the end. And we're going to talk about all different things about why, at least in my opinion, it's a good place to live and work. I mean, I want to hear your comments too below, but let's get started. All right, Bill, start us off. Why would you consider Tampa a good place to live and work in 2023?
Well, we have a pretty diverse industry and commerce, from hospitality. I mean, obviously we're a destination state for vacationers, particularly on the coastal side. Inland, we got Orlando with Disney, MGM, Hollywood Studios, all that stuff. So, major employers. Right around our Tampa Bay area here, we've got healthcare systems.
Right now,
things like that.
Unemployment's pretty low here, right?
It is, yeah.
Because everybody I talk to, he was like, hey, do you know anybody that wants work?
Yeah.
So I guess that's a pretty good thing, So Tampa Bay, plenty of work if you want to work.
Right.
What's another thing? Maybe culture.
Yeah. I mean, we've got diversity in food, entertainment. We've got Ybor City.
Yeah.
Which is, got a lot of...
especially if you're into cigars.
Yeah, Yeah, very true. Very true.
And breweries. There's a lot of breweries down there.
We have a lot of breweries in Florida and just in our area, period.
Yeah.
Pasco County's got a ton of breweries. Dunedin has a ton of breweries. I've lost track of the amount. The last count, it was like 28. But.
Actually, they're opening up a really big brewery right by my house down Trinity Boulevard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so like 5 minutes from my house. And they're spending, it looks like over $1 million building this place. About $2 million. It's huge. I don't know what the exact amount it is, but it's gonna be something really, really elaborate.
Very cool. I can't wait till that opens.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. But work, it used to be a big retirement place. People came down here not to work, and now I feel like it's become a little more of a tech area.
Yeah, we've got some tech industry coming. They're building definitely more out on the east side of Pasco.
Yep.
And the east side of Hillsborough. That's where more of the expansion and stuff is.
Yeah, they built a big Amazon warehouse out there too.
Yep. Yeah, and we have JBL here. We got Honeywell, a couple other major places along.
Yeah, a lot of military contractors and everything. A lot of military and stuff.
Yeah, that's we have MacDill Air Force Base right here.
Yeah, you got the Coast Guard, Sand Key, St. Pete Coast Guard. It's always pretty active since we're along the seashore. So, living here, give me some things that may be negative. Like I read something recently that the salaries aren't as high here as in some other areas, but they're catching up pretty quick.
Yeah, we've passed some bills lately for minimum wage, and you're right. Most, for the most part, cost of living is a little bit lower.
Yeah,
depending on who you ask.
Yeah, it all depends,
But it's definitely a little bit lower. So our hourly wages here. So if you're coming, let's just use an example, from like the Northeast. You're coming down here.
It's definitely cheaper.
It's definitely cheaper.
Yeah,
it's definitely, but your wages are going to reflect the same thing.
Yeah, actually, I was just in Maine, in New Hampshire recently, and those videos are already posted. Maybe I'll post them below on this video. But the real estate there, like Portsmouth, New Hampshire, I think the average house was like $700,000.
Wow.
The average house in Maine along the seashore is like $675,000, $700,000. The ones on the cliffs in the millions.
Whew. Yeah.
Really cool videos, by the way. Hey, by the way, guys and girls, if you could do me a favor, if you like these kind of videos, if you could do me a favor, if you could subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified next time I upload something. All right, Bill, give me another one.
Climate.
Great weather. Maybe not today.
Not today.
If you guys could see, I think we're gonna dodge a storm over here. It was pouring. I'm talking about Florida is really big during the summer. In the afternoon, you can pretty much set your clock to it that it's going to be a rainstorm that it'll probably be raining sideways sometimes. And then it'll just shut off.
Yep.
And steam off.
Yeah, just like you shut the faucet off. You turned it on, then you turned it off, and then back to business in 20 or 30 minutes.
But overall, yeah, it gets hot and humid here. We talked about that 1,000 times.
Yeah, subtropical climate.
But you got to ask yourself, would you rather be walking on snow and ice, or walking along maybe some warm rain?
Right, and then it stops and goes away.
It goes away, you know. So climate. So I think it's a big deal.
Yeah.
All right. Let me talk about here traffic.
Commutes.
Commutes. In the city, Tampa, there's public transportation.
Yep.
You know, we have buses. Obviously, we have taxis. We have Ubers, Lyfts. I don't want to get hit by a car. You know, we have plenty of public transportation.
Not compared to like maybe a New York City or
yeah,
some
there's
of
no
the big
subways,
metropolitans that have, you know, a more transportation system like you know, buses, things like that. We have them, but you know, they don't run as frequently. Most people here, you know, rely on their own vehicles.
Yeah.
To get to and from.
But traffic is getting a little bit worse as time goes on.
Yep.
Especially in the winter, because that's the peak time when we have all the what we call snowbirds down here.
Yeah.
And then in the summer, when it's hot, we have less traffic.
Yeah, typically it's, I swear it's starting to kind of mellow out. You definitely know when it's, you know, season down here, you know, when it's northern winters, but, you know, things are changing, which is good. You know, roads are expanding as best they can to accommodate the additional traffic and patterns and everything. So where you really feel it is when you move out to like the east side, where you're used to lower traffic, lower volume. And now because it's expanding so much with, you know, commerce and residential, you're starting to feel that pinch out on the east side.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But you learn.
Yep.
You know what the pattern is. And then, you know, you just adjust accordingly. And, you know, I listen to books. Yeah. I get where I go.
Me, I try to set my first appointment at 10 a.m. because I know I'm going to beat the traffic.
Yeah.
Instead of sitting in traffic, especially going to Tampa, it's easier for me just to wait it out. And start my appointment a little later.
Right, but we do have thoroughfares, and you know, there's a lot of interconnected. So, you know, here in Pinellas County, you're kind of in the center, and you can get to just about everywhere pretty quickly.
Right. Well, also, you know, if you're moving here to live and, you know, and work, if you're into sports, like we said it before.
Ooh, we got sports.
We got football. We got baseball. We got hockey. We got
soccer.
Yeah,
we got soccer.
We got spring trainings here.
Yep.
You know, you can't beat it. You like bicycling. You know, we have bike trails. We have the Pinellas Trail. I showed you that on some of my videos.
Yep. Pasco County just built a huge sports complex for competitive gymnastics and volleyball. So indoor stuff. So we've got a wide variety of sports, and then, you know, collegiate too. We got colleges here, so we've got, just in Florida in general, you know, we've got Miami, we've got University of Florida, University of South Florida, Florida State University, all big college names, you know, and then USF right here, local for us.
Yeah. So definitely for living, it's a great place. Is it as affordable as it used to be? It's not.
Nope.
It's just not. There's no way to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say, yeah, it's affordable. But, you know, again, it depends on where you're coming from. If you're coming from New York City, yeah, it's cheaper. If you're coming from Alabama or some areas in the Mississippi, it's expensive.
Yeah, if you're looking at small town, then you're coming to here. This is, you know, would be more of a bigger city, and it would be more costly.
Absolutely. All right. In closing, Tampa, in my opinion, is a great place to live and work. Hands down. There's no perfect place. And if you find a perfect place, do me a favor, comment below so I can move there.
Exactly. I'll find somewhere new to move.
Yeah, so
if you're looking for entertainment,
Fishing.
job opportunities, close to the water but not living on the water.
Yeah.
So it's more affordable. And,
Yeah.
you know, you're right here on the water.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the state. Well,
Well, we're on the
coastal
seashore. Yeah.
in the middle of the state.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is, you know, you're an hour and 45 minutes from Orlando.
Yep.
You know, you're a relatively quick drive to Miami, 4.5 hours, 5
Yep.
hours.
Yep.
So getting to different places, Kennedy Space Center, the East Coast, all very accessible from right where we're at.
Yeah, it's like a perfect location.
Right, you're right in the middle.
It's a perfect location until there's a hurricane and everybody just could go north.
Yeah.
Then it's not a perfect location
Yeah.
because there's only one way to get out, and that's going north. But anyways, that's today's video. I appreciate you guys watching. Like always, do me a favor, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we'll talk to you on the next video. Thank
See
you,
you
and
on the next video.
have a great day.